व्हाट्सअप गाइस, आपका स्वागत है मेरी एक और नई गेम प्ले स्ट्रीम में। और हम आज दोबारा से खेलने जा रहे हैं हिटमैन। तो एक सेकेंड, ये दरवाजा क्यों खुला है? मायो, अरे दरवाजा खुला हुआ है, दिक्कत दे रहा है। तो हाँ गाइस, मैं कहा था आज हम दोबारा से खेलने जा रहे हैं हिटमैन, और आज हम वापस से बने हैं एजेंट 47। तो गाइस स्टार्ट करते हैं। 1 मिनट वेट करते हैं, क्या पता कोई आ जाए। जब तक आप भी बैठो स्ट्रीम पे, जब तक मैं थोड़ा सेटअप कर लूँ ना। तुम्हारा चैट भी तो पढ़ना होता है। गाइस आ गए आप लोग, स्टार्ट करें गेम। तो लास्ट टाइम हमने पहला मिशन पूरा कर लिया था। थोड़ा नीचे कर लूँ कैसे यार। स्टार्ट करते हैं। गेम लगाऊं मैं पहले, रुक जाओ। मेरी हिटमैन कहाँ है? ओके, एक सेकंड गाइस, 2 मिनट के लिए आपको कुछ दिखेगा नहीं। अरे यार गाइस, अब आपको सब दिखेगा। अब बस एक बार देखना तो मुझे गेम के बाद आ रही है नहीं आ रही। प्यार में गाइस आवाज आ रही होगी मैं भी। एक सेकंड मुझे देखने दो। ठीक है, आ रही होगी। मैं चलता स्टोरी मोड में खेलना था मुझे। हिटमैन 3 हमारा क्या चल रहा था, पार्ट 2। सिनेमैटिक देख लेते एक बार वापस से ना, फिर स्टार्ट करते, समझ में आएगा।
That's your winning face. I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
She'll make it right. She always does.
we have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood,
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Okay, अब representing India. हमने देख लिया सिनेमैटिक एंड नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू दिस फ्रीकिंग मिशन डेथ इन द फैमिली. घर वालों को मारना है हमें. इन घर वालों की गोभी खो देंगे अब हम.
She came home.
Okay.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
स्टार्ट करो अब. एलेक्सा कार्लिस ले, इसे मारना है मे भी. और हमें फाइल एक ढूंढनी है. ठीक है, केस फाइल हमें ढूंढनी है एक.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
चले. अच्छा यही है इस गाइस, हमें पता है क्या करना है। ये जो प्राइवेट इन्वेस्टिगेटर है ना, इसको मार के इसके कपड़े छीन के हमें इन्वेस्टिगेटर बनना है ना। नाउ आई गेट इट। वहाँ पर भी बंदे हैं।
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator
Okay.
hired by Madame Carlyle this morning.
ओके
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
ओके ओके, वो इधर ही आएगा। ठीक है। होल्ड ऑन करना है मुझे ना। ये रही वो घूम रही, क्या नाम है इसका, एलेक्सा कार्लीसले। इसे मारना है। मुझे पता था ये इधर ही आएगा। नाउ अब हम हैं डिटेक्टिव भाई।
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by a rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect...
Guys, एक सेकंड गाइस, वेट करना गाइस 2 मिनट. हेलो, कर रहा हूँ. एक बारी तू वरुण भाई के घर पे है. एक सेकंड रुक जाए, मेरे को माइक बंद करने दे, लाइव हूँ. एक सेकंड यार. गाइस वी आर बैक. कॉल आ गया था. गाइस मैंने एक चीज़ मंगवाई है, आपको नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में दिखाऊं क्या? नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में आपको दिखाऊंगा मैंने क्या मंगाया है, आपको भी मज़ा आएगा. गाइस जो लोग एनीमे देखते हैं ना, वो मेरे से बहुत ज़्यादा खुश होने वाले जो मैंने चीज़ मंगाई है. इस चीज़ के लिए पता है, मैं काफ़ी टाइम से वेट कर रहा था, लाइक 1.5-2 साल से मैं इस चीज़ को देख रहा था, और जब जाके मैंने अब बना के ले लिया. और मैं भी कुछ लोगों के लिए सस्ता चीज़ होगा, लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि ये तो सस्ती चीज़ है, कोई भी ले सकता है कभी भी सोच के, मगर यार मेरे लिए वो ज़्यादा थे, और मेरे को पहले लगता था कि वेस्ट ऑफ मनी है, मगर मुझे यार अब चाहिए था, वो मेरे को बहुत मन कर रहा था लेने का, तो मैंने गाइस वो ले लिया है. और नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में आपको मैं वो पक्का दिखाऊंगा, ठीक है गाइस? फिर अभी गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं अपनी. ओके
I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Okay.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plague. And poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
You need to back off now.
अच्छा बेटा इन्वेस्टिगेटर हूँ मैं. इन्वेस्टिगेट द जैकरी कर तो रहा हूँ यार. बैठना है क्या यहाँ पर?
I think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
बट किस साइड? ओके कुछ तो है इधर.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
मे भी वो इधर ही आएगी. Ask Mr. Frisbee for the information, for more information. वो कहाँ है? फ्रिस्बी कहाँ है अपना? नीचे है यार वो. फॉन्सबी, सॉरी यार फ्रिस्बी बोल रहा हूँ मैं. फॉन्सबी नाम है उसका गाइस, फॉन्सबी. यही है.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
See,
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office.
Just remembered I went for a stroll behind the
Here's the
greenhouse
material
last
that I
night.
prepared for you.
Maybe that's where it is.
It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters.
One can find
Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've
Now?
solved the
Good
case.
idea.
And I will take you
Yeah.
to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
So, how long have you working?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you gets to know.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mum. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
But you're right. It's beautiful.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Well, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary and my obnoxious sister, the wife sporting another one of her headaches, would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive, when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zack! Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emmer Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Greetings, sir.
यहाँ से और ऊपर कैसे जाएंगे? वेद मैंने यहाँ से ये लोग ऊपर कैसे जाते हैं? अच्छा यहाँ से आते हैं.
This area is a restricted area and I can't let you in.
तो मुझे फिर अब इनकी सूट की ड्रेस चाहिए. यप.
Aye.
तो अब मुझे एक सूट केस चाहिए, इसे पहन देता हूँ. चलो अब मैं ऊपर जा सकता हूँ ना.
centuries, the Carlyles have fought to prosper all of us alone.
Madam Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Madam Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do. If you only knew what we face.
क्वेश्चन तो सस्पेक्ट भाई, यहाँ पर सस्पेक्ट और कौन कौन होगा? दो सस्पेक्ट से तो बात हो गई मेरी.
Quite the poem. But you're right. It's beautiful.
इधर कोई बैठा हुआ है.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He never admitted, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning, or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy. And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. Can't we? Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again, Edward. I know I'm not the person you think
What an big giraffe.
Tell me.
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new head of the family after all. It is only fitting. Gregory stopped, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behaviour without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
Chris, he treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Ah, hi there.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
You're giving me a bit of anxiety, sir.
I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 a.m. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
यार आपका सर्च
Did
करना
all the
है.
groceries arrive? We had some of the
That is
delivery.
the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Mary, so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
Life can be tough sometimes.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, all too much.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Got to be kidding. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
Now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call it. How about that?
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Long time no see. Manually plugged-in fuses? Do they even exist anymore? How old is this shit?
What do you think you're doing, damn pervert? Will someone help me? Maybe it's time to wake up. Oh, man, dragging the body around. Oh, that's horrible. I can't find words. Yeah, enlighten me. We have it a script.
Weirdo.
You wearing jeans?
Oddball.
Dark blue blazer jacket.
Guy.
Thank you very much. You've been a great help. We're on 555 Echo Foxtrot. Come in. Saw someone carrying around a corpse with a dragon in front. He was wearing green blue dark blue jacket. I'll stay worried about how hey, I could help.
Now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
Bloody hell! accountable for this mess. Like, apparently there's a guy out there being a real pain. Come on, you copy? We got more trouble coming!
क्या करना है अब मुझे? काम करते हैं गाइस, अब पेलते हैं। कैसे उड़ाना मैं देख लेता हूँ एक बारी। यार मुझे इस कमरे में जाने के लिए सिक्योरिटी गार्ड के कपड़े पहनने पड़ेंगे। चलो यार गाइस, अब तो मिशन ख़राब हो गया हमारा। इज्जत से कर रहे थे, अब इज्जत नहीं आएगी हमारे राज में। अब हमें चढ़ना पड़ेगा धस्सा मार मार के। करो भाई और करो गाड़ मस्ती। में से किसी को देना पड़ेगा मुझे। चलो इनमें देखिए सिक्योरिटी गार्ड को मारना ही पड़ेगा गाइस मुझे।
Stand back, please. I will investigate. Sure thing, no worries. Ah, great.
Unbelievable. You shouldn't be here.
Oh man, if you are in all sorts.
Oh my god, you've got to help me.
इनके सामने पेल दिया मैंने। तेरी भाई यार, इतना करने के बाद भी कहाँ था मैं यार। इतना हो गया था ना, ये करो। अब गाइस कपड़े चेंज करके ही चलेंगे।
Indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him.
I'm sure there's more to find in
Spread
Zachary's
shows
wound.
time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poison's 47.
Okay.
What's up?
Don't worry, special forces are here.
Okay, stay safe.
What? Sir, you'll have to bring that with you.
I have nothing to report from my current location. ETA and extract.
गाइस एक काम करे बाढ़ में जाए एक बारी करते हैं
That's Madam Carlyle's decision. Time to get the file on Arthur Evans.
New visual assassin one.
फाइंड द केस फाइल अब मैं केस फाइल लेके भाग रहा हूँ यहाँ से गाइस मैंने देख लिया 1975 ठीक है एक 1975 1975 1975 ओके नाउ आई गेट इट भाई.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if there might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47. Mission complete. Well done, 47.
गाइस निकलना है मेरे को बस. इन लोगों को शक नहीं है मेरे पे ना.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC Depot number 5.
यहाँ से कूद सकता तो मैं कूद जाता भाई. यहाँ से कूद सकता तो मैं कूद जाता. ओके अब मैं हो जाएगा. ओके गाइस अब मेरे ख्याल से क्लच हो गया है. गाइस क्लच कर दिया है. हो गया पार हो गया. एग्जिट हो रहा.
I didn't see it either, but it was still quite a shock. Coming back from the grave.
सेंटर से ही जाना पड़ेगा.
They're everywhere. Go, get
Here we go. भागो गाइस, कंप्लीट हो गया। ये बाइक पे बैठते ही मेरा लेवल कंप्लीट हो जाएगा गाइस। लेट्स गो, कम ऑन। वी आर एजेंट 47 एंड नाउ वी आर कंप्लीटेड और सेकंड मिशन। मजा आ गया गाइस, मजा आ गया आज का मिशन खेल के भी। एक काम करते हैं गाइस, अभी के लिए नेक्स्ट करते हैं और पहले हाईलाइट देखते हैं, फिर गेम को एंड करते हैं। घोस्ट
Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
गाइस स्किप कर रहे हैं क्योंकि ना हमें तो कल भी देखना है मिशन। ठीक है, मैं एग्जिट करता हूँ। ओके, ऑप्शंस, गुड गेम। गाइस आपको अगर आज की गेम प्ले सीरीज में मज़ा आया हो तो भाई जल्दी से लाइक कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो चैनल को, और ऐसे ही मज़ेदार गेम प्ले देखने के लिए बने रहिए हमारे साथ। और आज हमने कंप्लीट कर दिया हिटमैन का पार्ट 2 मिशन। ठीक है, और जल्दी जल्दी ख़त्म कर देंगे। फिर नेक्स्ट गेम जो आने वाली है गाइस, जो मैं नेक्स्ट सीरीज सोच रखी है वो बड़ी क्रेजी होने वाली है। तो जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कर दो और 100 सब्सक्राइबर करा दो यार। अभी 20 भी नहीं हुए मेरे ख्याल से, पूरे 19 सब्सक्राइबर पर अटका हो। बताओ तो गाइस, जितनी जल्दी हो सके तो करवा दो। और आज की स्ट्रीम इतनी ही थी। अगर आपको आज की स्ट्रीम अच्छी लगे जल्दी सब्सक्राइब कर दो। कितनी बार बोलूँगा, जल्दी से। चलो गाइस, मिलते हैं, जब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर, बाय बाय।